out here heard me last night. Everybody. Neighbors were coming out, sitting on their porches looking. Their porch looking. Because when I say I went ham, I went motherfucking ham on these bitches in here. Straight up. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy.
They're free. You did it. You all ready for this?
Hey, good trouble.
What did you just say? What did you just say? You know what?
Thank you, Kathy. Oh, it was unreal, that's for sure.
You don't want to take this?
I thought somebody was going to call the police out here, but they didn't.
Right.
They're like, let me just mind my business.
Here's a must-see moment from court TV's case history. They're not true.
Neither of them. Well, it's all the same thing. It's just different versions. Couldn't keep my life straight.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, love. Level 6, yes. But yeah, I lost my shit last night. Does it look like there's something there? It always does. But there's nothing there. Well, it became bigger than what it should have been. But
on March 3rd, 1995, 26-year-old 911 dispatcher Lynn Turner
like,
calls emergency personnel after finding her husband Glenn.
Me and my siblings, because of what we've been through growing up, we deal with a lot of anger issues, which I have grown, and I literally have not had an anger outburst in over a year. And for anyone who knows me personally, they know what that means. Like, when I get angry, I can fuck some shit up. Like, we have serious anger issues because of the trauma we've been through. So, I'm not gonna allow what happened last night to be like, you know, because I've improved a lot. The fact that I've went over a year without an anger outburst shows growth and healing. However, so everyone knows last night I did not sleep, or the night before I didn't sleep. So I got a couple hours of sleep before the errands people were supposed to be here. Anyway, I didn't go back to sleep until after 2 because I had to wait for them to come. And so from 10 to 2 I was sitting here, or 10 to 1 I was sitting here waiting on fucking people to show up with shit that was left on me. One person was asleep, the other person was at work, the other person was out rolling on the streets. Okay, so it only left me to sit here and wait on them. So after they left, I went to bed. I went to bed and I slept until 6 o'clock last night. Now, in the meantime of before they came, there was some stuff in the laundry room that I just laid on top of the deep freezer. And, you know, I figure I'd get to it later, whatever. So, there was some things on the deep freezer. Well, apparently while I was asleep, someone decided to put up their groceries that had been sitting there for hours. And they moved they put the stuff that was on the deep freezer
Autopsy. Meanwhile, Lynn takes her relationship with
on one of the recliners that belongs to somebody else in this house.
gives her an engagement ring, but she
And like I said, this should not have resorted to what it did.
Dealing with this pregnancy.
Y'all gonna see here in a second. But anyway,
She's wearing baggy clothes. Clearly at work she doesn't get mentioned.
so when
3 months later in
the owner of the chair came in, apparently the stuff was in the chair, so that person moved it out of the chair and just threw it in my recliner.
insurance money and other death benefits when her husband
Literally, just threw the shit in my recliner.
$788 a month from his pension.
So anyway, when I got up, that's the first thing I see is all that stuff in the recliner. I was like, what the fuck?
Randy Thompson comes down
Well, they already knew what I was talking about, apparently, because he started hollering. It was in my recliner. I was trying to get to my room. I had to put it some damn where. I was like, in your recliner? It was on the deep freezer. No, it wasn't. It was in my recliner.
The disappearance of Anna Walsh murder trial.
Okay.
Weekday morning in the States.
Well, when I went to sleep, it was on the deep freezer. So, I mean, I guess it's just too hard for people to put shit up. So, me going outside, I was like, oh, God forbid, we can't put nothing up around here. Nobody put anything up. Like that. So, I go out with Puppuccino, and I come back in, and he's literally back there mocking me.
Live channels, thousands of on-demand titles, all starting at just $6.99 a month. Start your free trial today.
And I lost it. I fucking lost it. And I went ham on these bitches for 2 hours. 2 motherfucking hours. Ain't nobody fucking sleeping this bitch. Because as loud as I was,
Whether I want to or not.
I lost my voice.
I know you're gonna like this one.
Cheers, boys!
I had everybody in this house up. And anyone close by up.
And lastly,
If there was animals in the woods asleep, they were awake when I got started. Because that was just enough to be like, you could have just not said nothing. And I would have came in, I would have went to my room, everything would have been cool. But when I come in, you mocking me.
It could be a fantasy. Make the best man win.
So yeah, I lost my shit. They can. So, like, good morning, Tammy. So, and me, when my brother gets like that, I try to stay back. I try to let him do and say whatever he's going to do, as long as he ain't trying to hurt nobody, and let it cool down. This sumbitch is adding fuel to the fire. He just steady going with me. Instead of being a man and an adult and just walking away and not saying shit, he's steady running his damn mouth. Anyway, I was informed last night that nobody likes me. I was also informed that I talk about people's privates on live. I was also informed that my kid hates me and he's embarrassing me, and yeah, all kinds of shit.
Forsyth County Sheriff's Deputy Randy Thompson. By that fall, the couple is rapidly blowing through Lynn's windfall from Glenn Turner's death benefits, which involved a lump sum payment of nearly $150,000 and nearly $800 a month in pension payments.
She's spending a lot of money. Randy now can't support her.
At least that's what he said,
On January 30th, 1996, Lynn gives birth to daughter.
But yet you're still
He tries to be a good
fucking here.
She is so domineering and so intolerable that their relationship is just horrible. They're constantly fighting, and it's not just bickering, it turns to physical violence.
Cumming, Georgia, Thursday, November 20th,
They were.
1996.
And then he came out there and he got really ignorant because
Thompson hit her in the mouth.
Lauren
The police are called to
was going outside and I was behind her. And
Basically struck her in the face. When Randy returns home, he's arrested by the
prior to me going out, she had told me a couple times to shut up.
He didn't mean to hit me.
And I ignored it because I know my temper.
Now says, not only
So she went out, she was going outside and I was behind her. I was taking Puppuccino out. And I knew she was about to slam the door in my face. So I grabbed the door, like the whole door, not the door knob, the door. So my fingers were on the outside of the door, my other hand was on the inside, like I grabbed the door itself. And so I was trying to pull back so she wouldn't slam it, you know, because I'm coming out with you. She slammed that damn door so hard, it closed my hand up in the door.
In November 1997, Randy is going to end up.
So with my other hand, I slung open the door.
Then he finally has pretty much had it.
And I said, you fucking bitch. Like that, because that shit hurt. As soon as I said that, she told me to shut up. I said, you got one more motherfucking time to tell me to shut the fuck up, bitch. And I swear to God, you won't never talk again. Like, I was so fucking pissed. She's standing there like, I said, tell me again to shut up. Like, I was so pissed. I was like, go ahead. I said, I swear to God, I wish you would tell me to shut up again.
A friend drives Randy to the ER.
He's not ingested enough to be life-threatening. He's checked out, he's fine, but obviously this is a...
Like, I lost my shit. And then, you know, oh, that's my girlfriend. Here he comes. You leave her alone. Talking to me, you know, defending Lauren. And I said, I ain't leaving shit alone when she closed my hand up in the goddamn door and then told me to shut up. She didn't know. I don't give a damn. She told me to shut up. She has no right to tell me to fucking shut up. And if she would have shut up long enough, she would have known that she closed my hand in the door. Like, it was just like, it was, when I say it got rough out here last night, baby, it got rough. It got motherfucking rough.
He sends him a 911 page. Paul, a fellow fighter responds to Randy's
She ain't said not one word since then.
and Randy as well.
And I said, I don't know who the fuck done died and gave you some balls, but bitch, you don't know me. You do not know me. I will mop your ass.
But after that dinner, he just
Keep fucking with me. I said, you already know I don't fucking like you.
Lynn calls and voices concern. A few hours later, she shows up with sweet tea and fast food for Thompson.
he adjusts the tea and as soon as he does finally.
I ain't gonna have no bail when I get done.
Saturday, January 20th.
I ain't gonna have no bail.
10:30 p.m. Randy Thompson is rushed out of hospital. Doctors suspect he's got a stomach virus and hook him up to an IV. Hours later, Thompson is released and told to keep a liquid diet.
She better come correct. Don't tell me to fucking shut up, bitch. Who the fuck are you?
Lynn drops by Randy's apartment around lunchtime.
Lynn brings him some iced tea and a
I
grilled
just received collect calls.
600 hours. Paul calls his friend Randy, but there's no answer. Paul becomes concerned. He calls one of his
But with that, like, I was trying my best to ignore her because the first 2 times she told me to shut up.
Randy goes to the house.
But with her slamming my hand in the door
In the door, finds Randy sprawled on the couch.
and then had the nerve to tell me to shut up again.
Randy is dead.
Coming up, the downfall.
It released the demon.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with the
Oh, I'm gonna always stand up for myself. Always.
Or if you get a place.
So basically, a small situation
with a food critic.
with me being irritated
You can even get a
because people are just throwing shit around the living room instead of putting it up
K-pop style
turned into a massive 2-hour
experiences and services.
screaming match.
People love ArchFit technology so much that Skechers put it into even more hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Just step in with no bending down or touching. Plus, ArchFit gives you amazing arch support. They're so comfortable.
That was the whole thing about last night when we were screaming at each other. And first of all, I don't know why the fuck she was telling someone to shut up because I wasn't even nobody even talking to her stupid ass. But anyway, he
Explore featured blockbusters.
he
Breakout hits and so
what was I gonna say?
search Roku Rewind today. Then get back and enjoy this year's unmissable entertainment.
I was informed that I talk about that
This is your destination for
he's embarrassed because apparently I talked about his dick on live.
original series here, such as Your Extraordinary Life Playbook. You're not making progress.
And when he said that, y'all, if y'all could have been a fly on the wall when he said that.
It's healing. Keep it in the right place.
Meanwhile, we're outside,
Tony Robbins Network.
literally outside,
Feel the rush with
literally. When he said that,
your dose of
I said,
sky and mountain.
"They what?" And he said, "Yeah, you did it. I heard it." And I was like,
Here's a must-see moment.
"Did what?"
These cases.
Talked about my dick on live.
Do the right thing. Remember,
Bitch,
if it doesn't fit,
what the fuck did I say? Because I ain't talked about no fucking dick on live. I don't even know what yours look like. How the fuck am I gonna talk about it? Oh, you did it. I heard it. I heard it. Are you okay? I said, you nasty perv. Ain't nobody talking about your fucking penis. Like, this was all outside. And I'm just screaming, you fucking perv.
Vomiting and diarrhea. The last person who saw him alive was the mother of his 2 children, Lynn Turner.
I still,
Thompson his autopsy the day after his
I know I haven't. Never.
made public for nearly
But
4 months. No one has a clue why or how Randy died.
he said I did.
Arrest on January 25th, 2001.
The fuck?
after the funeral, a friend of Randy's family, Melanie, is contacted by them, and she says to Melanie, "You're going to be hearing that I killed Randy, and that his death was eerily similar to how my ex-husband died."
6 years earlier, Lynn's ex-husband Glenn Turner died under bizarrely similar circumstances.
Yeah, somebody definitely does, because I have never talked about anybody's pecker on live. Ever.
Lynn is born 1968, Marietta,
What would I say?
her actual biological parents. She's adopted somewhere around 5 years old.
I mean, he was just spewing out stupidity last night, and every time I asked him about it, he didn't have nothing to say. Like, I was like, then what the fuck did I say about it? He couldn't answer that.
Testing and evaluation.
But he heard me talking about his dick. That's what he said.
But that's kind of the last straw in their relationship.
Lynn graduates from Forsyth County High School in
Maybe you need fucking hearing aids, bitch.
an associate's degree at a local community college.
Then she starts working for the court system. Lynn is absolutely fascinated with police. She starts dating police when she is a major police groupie.
Despite her affinity for cops, there's nothing in Lynn's background.
It is very weird, but this is the thing. My brother, and this is the only thing I can come up with. So,
Police cannot ignore the coincidence of 2 dead men.
okay, I'm gonna tell one story and then I'm gonna tell what I think he's talking about. Because with him, you have to like think outside the box to try to figure out what the fuck he's talking about. So, several years ago, well, it was probably about
Heart irregularities and that he may
7 years ago,
because of heart dysrhythmia.
Autopsy doesn't specifically indicate foul
he had came to my house with his girlfriend, and
His kidney, they found presence of calcium oxalate.
I just loved the way he treated his girlfriend. He was very kind to her, very nice. This was young DJ, okay?
poison to death with
And
Dr. Coppin
I had said, I wish I could find a man like you that's black,
died in the care
that treats
He requests for Glenn to be exhumed and
women the way you treat your women, is what I said.
Hill Memorial Park.
That's literally what I said. That I wish I could find a guy that was like him, that was black, that
2 separate labs perform basically
treated their women the way you treat yours.
Dr. Horizon to conclude
Because the old DJ, the DJ I remember, is the sweet, kind one.
intoxication of ethylene glycol.
So,
Investigators must prove that
anyway,
poisoned both men with antifreeze.
I didn't think nothing of it. I was just saying, you know, people say shit like that all the time. Well,
Police uncovered that
it was probably about 3 weeks later, people were messaging me, you know, contacting me, and I was like, hey, your brother's out here telling people that you're in love with him and want to marry him.
Debt is worth
What?
$232,000. What you established here is a clear motive for the crime.
Huh? Yeah, he's out here telling people that you're in love with him and want to marry him.
Lynn Turner turns herself in to the Cobb County Sheriff's
Does
Department.
he remember that we're siblings?
What she's done.
Marietta, Georgia.
Like, I could not figure out, for the love of Christ.
Turner stands trial.
So I said, why are you telling people that I'm in love with you? Well, that's what you told me.
Evidence, calling 68 witnesses in total.
No,
Only called
that's not what I told you.
not take the stand.
May 14, 2000.
That is not what I said.
Murder after only 5 hours.
And he was like, yeah, you want to have a guy like me,
That she can get life
a black guy like you,
of parole.
that not like you, that treats women the way you treat yours.
March 24, 2007.
That doesn't mean I want to marry you.
Guilty of murdering Randy. She is then sentenced to life in prison without a chance of
Jesus Christ.
August 2010.
So,
3 years into her life sentence,
he will take something very simple
dead in her jail cell.
and turn it into something totally different.
suicide. She had been prescribed
Is my point.
She just took an overdose.
So,
As cold
um,
as a human being could be. The Black Widow, who
the only thing I can think of
two men closest to her,
is that
profit from their death.
I have this cream. Now, this was when I was packing my stuff. If y'all remember the lives where I was packing my stuff, I had came across, I can't find it now, but I have this. Oh, here it is.
Cops in 2 states work quickly to identify the perpetrator.
I have this. Okay. And, I was talking about this cream on live
Anderson, Missouri.
when I was packing my stuff to move here, right?
2005.
And I was saying, I was telling the chat, look, this shit right here is 88 cents at the Walmart. And if you struggle with like rashes like under your breast or your belly or anything that you have skin to skin on, and you get rashes or whatever, especially in the summertime, this shit will take care of that. Literally, I love this shit. I have hundreds of tubes of this shit. Anyway,
Orally assessed why you killed him. Dawn is still going down the stairs.
The intruder fires repeatedly down the stairs at dawn.
he uses this.
Until he is completely sure that they are both dead.
The governor now exits the house.
So, because I was talking about this,
Switching to a 2005
because I also mentioned, I think I said, I use it, my brother uses it, Mickey uses it, like, I swear by this shit.
13 hours from
That's all I said.
way to the small town.
But because he uses it down there,
The killer pulls into town
I was talking about his dick.
at 3:48 a.m.
See what I'm saying? He takes a small thing and turns it into something totally different. That's the only thing I can think of, because I've never talked about his dick. Yes, I mentioned that he uses this.
2005
I use it.
a.m.
Mickey uses it. A lot of people do. I tell people if they have rashes, get this.
Pregnant wife Michelle are asleep in the
But nobody knows you use it down there.
a previous marriage are also
Nobody.
The gunman enters
And I'm not.
Brian and Michelle
What?
sleeping. And at this point, Michelle wakes up from the noise. She starts screaming.
So, yeah. This is Athlete's Foot. This is literally, you can get it at Dollar Tree, you can get it at Walmart. It's 88 cents at Walmart. It's $1 at Dollar Tree. It's literally that chlorazole cream, whatever. Athlete's Foot.
To a room and shoots at her.
And when I'll say this though, I will say this. Yes, it is Athlete's foot cream. But listen, if you're raw, like if it's, raw, this is gonna burn just a little bit. But it burns for a few seconds. But baby, you won't itch no more. It won't be red anymore. It won't hurt anymore. It will literally be gone.
And then he ends up leaving the house.
If you put it on before you go to bed, when you wake up, you ain't gonna have shit there no more.
south on Highway 70.
For real. This shit is amazing.
100 hours. Robert now rises up from
But the only places I've ever seen it is, and I'm not saying these are the only two places, what I have seen is Walmart and Dollar Tree. That sounds weird. So anyway, yeah, I talk about people's private parts on live,
First responders
apparently.
4 a.m. They find Robin sitting on the tailgate of her stepfather's pickup truck. She tells them she's not hurt. Deputies put her into
You know?
a locked patrol car, then search the premises.
They find all 3 occupants inside and sustained major gunshot wounds.
That was unnecessary. What was unnecessary?
They find 15 spent shell casings inside the home, along with shoe prints and tire tracks, but nothing seems to have been stolen.
It's rather odd to discuss what you are.
Appears
What?
to be a random act of intense violence.
Meanwhile, in Missouri, the people around Morley's house that know him,
Oh, okay, Monica.
he's been able to contact him now from friends and relatives.
Who's discussing what they are?
Anderson,
What
Missouri,
does that even mean?
September 30th, 2005, 10 a.m. Orly McCool's nephew, Alan Singh, goes over to his
But anyway, whenever I was packing to move here, I talked about this cream and how awesome it was, and so yeah,
Discovers Orley's body directly inside the door. He calls 911.
I don't know.
As soon as police arrive, Alan informs them that his uncle's pickup truck is gone. Deputies from the McDonald County Sheriff's Department enter the house and find Orly McCool dead from a single bullet to the temple.
Don's body is found on the lower level of the steps in the basement.
Dawn has sustained multiple gunshot wounds. Her purse
So
remains
it became a whole ordeal last night.
Find a receipt from the Town and Country supermarket, which is timestamped
Tater, thank you.
September 29th. Considering that Orly lives 5 miles from the grocery store, detectives conclude the murders took
Yeah.
place sometime around
So I was informed that I talked about it. Someone's pecker on live. I was informed that my son doesn't like me. He can't stand me. Nobody can stand me. And he's embarrassed of me, and that's why I wasn't invited to his fight. Because he didn't want me there. He didn't want me to know about it.
Investigators are informed that on September 29th,
Yeah, I was informed of all that last night.
had been murdered.
Thank you, Sassy.
Reported a burglary at his house.
Scott King reported to the police that he had gotten several guns stolen, including 9mm Smith & Wesson pistols.
Sheriffs start to surmise a possible
And so, what do?
lies to the commission of the murder.
What do?
Contact Scott King.
I call Mickey. Me and her talk for, he does. He absolutely adores me. So, Ricky does have shingles.
Officers are spotted
It is shingles. They cut open a couple of them that were like really, really bad, pussy and stuff, and it drained out like green shit. And then they gave him some antibiotics and some ointment to put on it.
Fired by 9mm.
But
That had been stolen.
I called Mickey.
Now sent to crime lab for investigation.
later that day.
And me and that bitch talked for like 2 hours last night. 2.5 hours. But
Them about his 20
I said, because when I talked to her, we had just like, this was still brand new. Like, literally hadn't been done screaming probably 15 minutes type, brand new type shit. You know, still in the moment where stress and anxiety and all the tension is still there. So she answers the phone. I said, oh. She said, hello. I said, uh-huh. I said, well, I can tell you this right damn now.
watching it takes a
Since my kiddo's embarrassed of me and don't want me around and can't stand me, she's like, hold up, what? I said, no. Hey, Lauren. I said, no, that's what motherfuckers are saying. And so I had to explain to her what he had said. And she said, hold the fuck up. She said, now them some bitches done pissed me the fuck off. I'm tired of all these motherfuckers want to play in my face about your son to you. Everybody's gonna fucking stop the internet. Them people in that fucking house quit playing with me about the son. I mean, she was pissed. So she goes back to where Ricky's at, and she said, "Hey." she said, "Hey." She said, "You embarrassed of your G mama?" He's like, "What?" And I could hear him. She was on speakerphone. She was like, "You embarrassed of your G mama?" He's like, "No. Why would I be embarrassed?" And she said, "You can't stand your G mama?" He said, "I just spent 5 days with G mama." What? Like, that's literally his reaction to it. And she asked him something else. She said, what did she say? I can't remember the other thing. And he's like, "Are you okay?"
I didn't get mad. I got friendly.
That's what he said. "Are you okay?" She said, "Yeah, I'm fine. But them some bitches living with your G-mama ain't." And she's like, "Okay, you got it?" To me.
I got friendly.
And so he was like, "Wait." He was like, "What's going on? Why would you say all that?" And she said, "Because your Uncle DJ told her that thank you, Lauren, that you were embarrassed of her and you didn't like her and this and that and that, and that you told him that." And he was like, "I never said that. He said, "I've never said that." And she said, because he also said that's why he was in his room pretty much the whole time he was here, because he didn't want to be around me. And he was like, "I was playing his game that he offered me to play. It wasn't because I didn't want to be around my G-mama." I was like, and like she even said that he knows how to get to you. And so he's going to say anything, because when it comes to my kid, I'm going to lose my shit.
70-year-old Army vet Orly McCool and his 47-year-old daughter-in-law Dawn as they walk through the door with groceries.
Good morning, Mandy.
12 hours later, the same gunman breaks into a farmhouse 400 miles away in Pampa, Texas, and guns down Brian and Michelle Conrad, as well as their 14-year-old son, Zach. He thinks he's killed their 10-year-old daughter, Robin, but the bullet only grazes her, and she's able to call 911.
He was, and that's what she said too. He was.
The killer heads south.
I told him, but he really didn't get a reaction that he thought he was going to get from me with that. I was like, "Well, good, you could be his fucking daddy. You go, spend all the money I spend on him and do all this shit. Since he's embarrassing me, you go do it." That's what I told him. Good morning, Kim. Good morning.
Bullet casings recovered from Orly McCool's home match spent casings found at the house of a man named Scott King.
The casings that they found at McCool's house especially matched the
But anyway,
Smith & Wesson pistol.
I haven't been to sleep yet. I am getting tired though because I took my medicine, but
23-year-old son Levi is also missing. Scott tells police he last saw Levi at 7 a.m. on September 29th when he drove him to the local bus stop.
when I say I'm about to be a selfish ass bitch,
His whereabouts are anybody's guess.
On September 30th, less than
I'm about to be a real selfish ass bitch. So last night, or yeah, tonight, well, you know, whatever, I cleaned out my refrigerator. I have 2 rotisserie chickens in there. And then my top of my refrigerator is totally full of shit. And I'm gonna be working on moving as much. I know not everything's gonna fit in here, but I'm gonna start working on moving things out of the other refrigerator over into here. There will be no more buying anything for this house. When I say no more nothing, no more motherfucking nothing. I'm done. I'm done. Until people move the fuck out, I'm done. So,
and escort him to a private interview room.
He answers all of the questions with facts, but with very, very little emotion, and he actually doesn't even
I'm
answer.
tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people who can't contribute to the household but have a lot to say about everything.
Before long,
I'm tired of it all.
agents spot something lodged between the seats.
They discovered a Missouri Department of
And me and Papacino about to be living our best life.
being none other than Levi King. The agent's fingerprint was going to go through AFIS, which is automated fingerprint identification system.
Fingerprints.
So don't come up in my live asking about nobody else because I don't know and don't give a fuck.
Once they find this
I'm
information,
literally at that
they end
point.
up turning him over to the
I live here.
At El Paso,
And that's all I see
officers
is
questioned
me and my
Levi King.
babies.
Over the course of a 40-minute interview,
I don't hear no one. I don't see no
he
one.
had stolen the guns
Period.
from his fathers and killed them at Kohl's and then used their truck to skip town.
He mentions nothing about the murder of the
Good morning.
farmhouse. So the El Paso police take Mr. King and they ship him back to Missouri.
Anderson, Missouri, Thursday, October 6th, 2005, 7:35 a.m. McDonald County Sheriff's detectives formally interview Levi King about the murders of Orly and Dawn McCool. They asked King to retrace his steps after his father dropped him off at the bus stop.
I do, Tammy. I do.
On September 29th.
Because literally I have not had a
His father's house,
anger outburst like that
parked outside.
He waits for his father to drop off.
in over a year.
Front doors unlocked.
The thing about it is my brother is very childish. It didn't have to go that far. But of course, he is 37 years old sitting in his room mocking me when I come back in the door
Puts him in a backpack.
like a little kid.
But he's armed to the teeth and ready for anything.
I left the house. It's pretty close.
So you ignited all of that shit by doing that.
The woods, shortcut, left, then to right.
Good morning, Jen.
Ammunition, stashed just off.
So
Out of sight.
yeah, I'm done. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of everything. Everything. I'm tired of being a servant around here, a maid, fucking whatever. I'm tired of it all. So it's gonna look like a dumpster in here, and I don't give two fucks. The kitchen's almost there. You can't even see the kitchen floor. So yeah, it's gonna be great.
Lying next to the bed in the master bedroom.
Suddenly he hears sounds of people returning. He hides in the office closet.
Dawn goes by. He lets her pass. McCool comes in and shoots him in the side of the head.
I've been stepping over trash all night last night.
Then he aims the gun down the stairs towards Dawn, who was still carrying the groceries, and fires at her several times to make sure that he killed her.
I said, move to the landing. Just open the shot. Started shooting until she couldn't move.
King flees the scene in Orly McCool's truck, drives back to his father's house, then retrieves the backpack of guns he hid in the woods nearby.
He now heads into Arkansas across I-40, eventually to Texas.
Coming up,
I'm gonna have a real good day because I'm about to go. I'm about to go to bed.
case wide open.
And I think I'm gonna rotate my days.
Disappearance of Anna.
I think I'm about to start staying up at night where it's just me and my babies and I can do what the fuck I want to and not see nobody and sleep during the day while everyone's up moving around. So I don't have to see nobody.
I'm the inventor of the bug assault. Just 4 ordinary table saw, cock, and fire.
So I think I'm gonna start,
The bug assault.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do my lives and what time because I'm about to switch everything fucking up because I've had enough. They don't need to talk to me. I don't need to talk to them for nothing. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear them.
I need to get a gift for my girlfriend.
Good morning. So I gotta figure it all out.
She doesn't really like feeling things in her pockets or carrying things. 2 tacos, please. I've seen her do
Maybe I can do like a
a water bottle.
keep the night live and make that my first live of the day, and then do a early morning live before I go to bed, like right now, or something like that. I have been, Tabby. I have been. Absolutely, I have been.
At Bright Star Care, our nurse-led care anticipates needs before they
But anyway, apparently we got dick cream if anybody needs any for their dick.
to companion care that renews the soul. We'll be there. The holidays are busy. Shutterfly cards make it easy to stay connected. You'll find designs to match your style and your camera roll. We'll even handle the addressing and mailing. Get free shipping with code MAGIC59 at Shutterfly.com.
And now, here's a must-see moment from Cortini.
Puppuccino says she needs some for hers. Didn't you, Puppuccino? Oh, I shouldn't have said that on live. Sorry, Puppuccino.
More must-see moments. Keep watching Cortini.
At your local Walmart. Yes. But I think I'm going to do
On September 29th, 2005,
the night live as my first live of the day.
goes on a two-stage
Um,
4-hour killing spree.
because that'll be about the time I get up for my day. And then,
400 miles later,
because I'm going to be asleep all day.
Brian and Michelle Conrad,
And then
year-old son, but unknowingly
before I go to bed, that it'll technically be my morning live, but it will be my night live,
He tells the police that he has absolutely
if that makes sense.
He doesn't know why you shot him. He just did. You're looking at a true sociopath. He's held without bail for the murders.
readily confesses to the McCool murders.
Well, shit. I ain't the one who said it, okay? Look, I learned a lot of shit last night. And one of them is that I talk about people's dicks on live. And that's exactly what he said.
Everybody's armed. Everybody's on edge.
3 weeks into the
I mean, what am I supposed to say about it?
Sheriff's Department finally
I don't know what it looks like. I've never seen it. Like, how can I talk about something that I don't know nothing about? Like, what? What did I say?
just admitted to killing
I need to know this. Like,
County, Missouri, tells the great
I have a problem with you going around telling people that I talk like that. Here, be quiet. Oh, yeah?
Levi apparently came clean to a jail employee the day before. Over out in the exercise yard in McDonald County Jail.
Well, we really need to talk about what you said last night. Because it's bothering me. What? Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to go to bed. I don't know.
And they confirmed that when Border Patrol
He
searched
did.
this vehicle, there was a AK-47, which matches what was at the scene in the Conrad home.
Once the Gray County, Texas sheriffs are informed about the
He don't want to talk about nothing, but I need to know what I said, what I've said about it. Like, seriously, that's a serious allegation. Like, that's disgusting. That's nasty
is Levi King, and what could have possibly driven him to the point where he's
to accuse me of that.
5 people in less than 24 hours.
Levi King is born in Arkansas in 1982.
I would never
His parents divorced
do
when
anything like
he was
that.
5 years old. He then lives with his dad only. The King household is an absolute
And then when I asked him about it, he couldn't tell me what I said.
The kids can run the walls, they can get alcohol whenever they want, and Levi starts to exhibit a number of very disturbing behaviors. He sets fire to his sister's room because he was mad at her.
Levi grows up with a front row seat to his father's perpetual poor example.
Levi takes after his father Scott, and they're both obsessed with weapons.
His father has guns, swords, knives, hatchets, firearms. He's actually shot the family.
What did he say?
Kids.
He said, hey, I kind of feel better.
His father also
Meaning,
drugs and
after what
children.
happened last night, he feels better.
By his early teenage years, Levi also picked up a drug habit himself.
I said, oh, yeah?
Heavily by 12, pill popping by 13.
By the age of 15, Levi had dropped out of school, and by the age of 17, he was committed to a mental institution.
I know this is well, yeah, 5 o'clock. Normally this train right here will start blaring its horn way down there, and it won't let off until he's like almost past because they have to do their horn so many feet from an overpass, meaning cars can go over. And so they'll do it from way back here all the way the other way for like 5 minutes. Exactly. I feel like I'm in a psych ward half the time.
Following morning, September 29th, Scott sees his son for the last time when he drops Levi off at the bus stop. Less than 24 hours later, 5 people are dead and Levi is on the run. Coming up, the trials of Levi King. Can his defense team convince a jury to spare his life?
Wanting so
Subaru is proud to be the largest automotive donor to Meals on Wheels America, helping senior neighbors in need through the Share the Love.
I'm gonna have to get that
0% APR on select new Subaru models and Subaru.
when I get up later. I'm gonna have to get the rotisserie chickens that I put in my refrigerator and pull the chicken off of it and put it in a different bag. I'm surprised both of those fit in there, but they did.
For a mash made dinner. That one speaks for itself. When you need comfort, bring out the Bob.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Exactly, Tabby.
We got a treat for you, folks. I'm taking
Good morning, Vaughn.
All right, here we go.
Sunshine on a plate.
Thank you, yeah. Welcome to the premier destination for food. It's a good time.
I enjoy this choose your own adventure style. Very fun and very delicious. Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
But I had to bring back my graham crackers, the
Don't worry. I'll order it.
chocolate, and the marshmallows back here too. Thank you, Bon. I am gonna have a good day because I'm about to go to bed.
Glad we're together.
I stayed up while everybody else slept, so now I'm about to go to sleep. That way I don't have to interact with nobody. Ain't that right, suppies? We going night-nights? She's tired of following me around the house. She's been following me around the house all night.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
But I did use the washer and dryer for the first time last night. And I had to use a spatula to get all my clothes out of the washer. I do like it. I do. Yeah. I do. It's different.
2005, less than 36 hours after he allegedly murders 2 people in Missouri, then 3 more in Texas. Police apprehend Levi
Like
King
them.
at the
What's that mean?
US-Mexico border. Prosecutors in both
I just have to have
states will
a
spend the next 2.5
spatula
years
in hand
cases
when removing stuff from the
23-year-old
washer.
convicted felon.
In March 2006, Levi is indicted for 2 counts of murder in the state of Missouri and 3 counts of murder in Texas. If convicted, he faces the death penalty.
Look, where there's a will, there's a way.
In Texas.
Levi initially pleads not guilty to all of the charges, but prior to trial in April 2008, Missouri prosecutors take the death penalty off the table.
So Levi, arguably, does plead guilty.
Waynesville, Missouri, Friday, April 18th, 2008.
I got a top
Inside
loader.
Pulaski County Circuit Court, Levi King takes the stand during his sentencing hearing for the murders of Orly and Don McCool.
The fact that he was involved in drugs.
The only thing about me doing that, Jen, is I'm afraid that, so the floor is tile, and
Sentenced to 2 life terms without the
I'm afraid the stool is gonna slide,
Levi King
when I'm bent over and I have bad, or leaned over, and I have bad balance, and if it slides, I'm gonna fall. So I just stuck a spatula down there and was able to get it out.
And the prosecution decided to seek death penalty because of the excruciating effect
You have a brand what new set on your back porch. We don't use. Oh, we have a brand new.
Of the horrific night 3 years prior when she lost her entire family.
She talks
You
about
have
how she
what?
lost her father, her mother, her brother, and how she's still traumatized to this very day. And she just
Spatulas?
On October 5th,
A washer and a dryer? What are you talking about, baby?
on the death penalty, the jury has to be completely in agreement.
Yeah, I have one, but somebody else has ownership of it right now.
Vote for the death penalty. Without a unanimous vote, on October 6, 2009,
So
Levi King receives 3 life sentences without
I bought me one, but somebody else has ownership of it right now.
the bottom line, though, is,
So yeah.
show families tremendous abuse and at least the sociopathic behavior. So it's really a shame.
On the back porch, is it getting rained on? I don't care if Dollar Tree has them. The fact is, I have one that I shouldn't have to rebuy just because someone took mine. A lot of stores have them. I'm not going to rebuy it for one that I have that needs to be back in my room.
The ammo they need to bring a group of cold-blooded killers to justice. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Friday, June 23rd, 2000.
Well, if I could, I would, but I don't even think you can open that door.
She receives a call from a not-so-secret admirer.
I've asked for it back several times. I get it back, and then they come back and take it. So
She became involved in a very heated argument with this individual.
She tells coworkers that he was basically saying that he was going to show up at her house.
Shortly after the call, Janor takes a half day and heads home.
She hopes that this individual doesn't show up at the residence as he claimed he would.
Monday, June 26, 2000, 10 a.m. Janor's co-workers call the East Feliciana Sheriff's Department when she fails to show up for work.
just because I told them they could use it.
Was always busy.
I told you you could use it, not have it.
Welfare check.
A sheriff's deputy arrives at Janor's home around 10:25 a.m.
He manages to
Good morning, Candy.
house and immediately is overcome by the fumes and aroma.
The dog was tied up. There was blood trail leading from the hallway into the bedroom.
The deputy approaches Janor's bedroom with caution.
When he enters into the bedroom, the table's been knocked over. There's also a lamp which has been knocked
I'm
down.
good. I'm about to go to bed.
Adjacent to the broken lamp is Janor's very badly decomposing body.
Good morning, Sherry.
So at that point in time, he calls for backup.
Homicide detectives arrive on the scene. There's no sign of forced entry, but there is a set of keys stuck in the front door lock, covered in blood. Inside the kitchen, officers find a phone off the hook.
Good morning, Missy. Oh, they ain't gonna leave. Would you leave if you lived somewhere scot-free and didn't have to do anything? No housework, don't have to pay bills, don't have to do anything. Would you leave?
Also stab wounds, no weapon recovered at scene.
Before long, Janor's co-worker Carl arrives at the scene.
Carl tells police that Janor had a couple of male friends in her life. Carl mentioned that there was a
Good morning
person
from
in
Indiana.
particular who did continue to harass her at work. He would call on the dot basically every day at 12 o'clock and 4 p.m.
Janor had gone out with this person at some point in time after having lunch with this individual. She couldn't stand the creepy call from homicide detectives. This individual would sometimes wait in the parking lot for Janor to get off work.
Next, investigators question Guillory's neighbors, Philip and Amy Skipper, who live across the street.
Philip said they didn't notice anything particular about that weekend before she was found dead in her house. He and his wife, Amy, were pretty good friends with Janor. In fact, Janor was very generous, would buy things for their little kid and take care of the house when they're not around.
Until recently, they even possessed a spare key to Janor's house. Detectives discovered that there had been an argument between the three of them, and Janor had asked for the key to her house back.
The argument took place earlier that month.
One of the things that they noticed when they're talking to him, there are fresh scratches on his arm. He states that he was horsing around with steps unshod.
Around 6 p.m., Janora Guillory's body is
She has additionally sustained 5 puncture wounds, despite the fact that she sustained 5 stab wounds and 5 gunshot wounds. The causal factor of death is blunt force trauma to her head. Death is established between noon on Saturday and noon on Sunday. 24-hour period.
Smokeless chef. What the fuck is that?
They've remained suspicious of Janora's neighbor Philip Skipper ever since they noticed fresh wounds on his arm. They expect to find Skipper in his trailer.
Oh, it ain't about to be too much stress on me now. Because when I say I'm done, bitch, I'm done. I am... Put a fork in me, bitch. I'm done.
Skipper denies any involvement and reiterates that he got the scratches on his arm roughhousing with his 15-year-old stepson, John Bailey.
Nope, nothing.
John eventually take polygraph exams. Both pass.
The sheriffs asked them questions about her murder, and they passed all of those questions on the polygraph.
On July 1st, a week into the homicide investigation, detectives receive a tip from a man named Donald Johnson, who delivers hay to Guillory. Johnson tells cops Janora has a gentleman caller named Tommy Alexander, who he'd seen around on several occasions.
Donald tells him that this Tommy Alexander
Good morning,
would
Bam.
sometimes become involved in arguments with
Bama.
When the sheriffs questioned Tommy Alexander, Tommy said that Janora was one of the girls that he was dating at the time, and he was seeing 3 different women. And that entire weekend, he had been spending time with his
They don't
women
give a damn.
and that she would be able to support that alibi.
Alexander is never considered a suspect. Next, police hunt down the man who'd been excessively calling Janora in the days and weeks leading up to her murder. A man neighbor Philip
Just like
Skipper had told him
he
about day
did
one.
all the shit he said last night. But then,
Well, all that they find out is
20 minutes after everything calmed down,
his name is Steve Williams.
he was in there snoring.
Louisiana, Friday, July 7th,
Literally.
2000.
I'm the only one who's been up all night.
Investigators at the East Feliciana Sheriff's Department. He's quick to explain that he's known Janora since the
I talked to my mods for 3 hours last night, 2.5 hours last night. I talked to Mickey 2.5 hours last night.
Even though Janora seemed less interested in it.
Williams actually admits that he calls her twice a day, but he denies being a stalker.
But he didn't like that. She had so many male companions, and that was part of why he was always questioning her.
According to
And this is what he'll say to all that. I was just mad.
2 days before police
But you're the one who started it by mocking me.
Leva said I have company, so I have to get off the phone.
He states
I literally came in the house
5th on Sunday that the line was busy.
After Janora
to you
passed
mocking
away, he actually
me
continued to call her word,
when I said
asking for numbers of
something,
families and friends
whatever it is. I said,
that she was already dead. The
oh, God forbid anyone has to put anything up. You mocked that.
There was
That's what started it. All of it.
tracking other women, even at the time that he was in contact with Janora.
Cops learned that in 1999, while Williams attended the police academy, he took an excessive interest in
No, but to him that does.
One of the female academy recruits had been creeped out by him. Police told Williams telephonic records, and what they find out is that for approximately a 4-month period, Williams placed no less than 35 phone calls to her.
And she better never say nothing else to me.
that he had anything
Ever.
to do with Janora Guillory's death.
And I mean that with my whole chest. I don't give a damn if his ass is on fire and she needs my help. You better not say nothing to me. Nothing.
In the murder of Janora, it does in fact show a spike in his register, so it's
Ever again in your life.
anxiety about the murder itself.
At that point, Steve
Sure.
gets really upset, and he says that he can't talk to them anymore without the presence of an attorney.
Coming up, another homicide and a whole new round of suspects. But can cops connect any of them to the murder of Janora Guillory? You're watching It Takes a Killer.
I've got something to tell you. I have cancer.
It only takes one word to change everything.
Since you like to tell people to shut up.
I see you. How do you see yourself?
Better not never say another word to me.
And what you thought was important. But if cancer can change lives, there are 2 words that can change cancer.
Ain't no rise and shine. I'm about to go to bed.
Clinical trials.
Ain't no motherfucking rise and shine shit.
2 words that
Oops. I better get my dick cream off the floor before Puppuccino decides to eat it.
we need all the help we can get.
It may wake them up. What? What are you talking about?
They say getting older means slowing down. But with ancient nutrition, multi-collagen, advanced lean, you can lose 6 times more weight. Burn 15%
Comment
more
above that.
calories.
The comment above that was what I missed.
Metabolism.
Is it? Oh, you said it may wake them up. Then Missy said what I miss. Oh,
Thrive on your drugs. Get 20% off with code ADVANCED at ancientnutrition.com.
Hey, what's up? It's 50 Cent. My channel, 50 Cent Action. This is where you gotta be.
Dropping buckets.
There's a war humans don't know about. This is a whole other level of insane.
You know what you are, what you're made of.
Watch my channel, 50 Cent Action.
I had to read that a couple times, but
Here's a must-see moment from court TV's case history.
good morning, Holly.
Side ready to proceed has been brought to my attention. The jury has reached the verdict. Will the defendant rise along with counsel?
State of Florida versus Casey
Anyway,
Anthony.
I almost filled up my trash can again from cleaning out my refrigerator.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
This court is in recess. No more must-see moments. Keep watching court TV.
So I think my new lives are gonna be
TV's case.
early in the morning like this, and then probably about 6 o'clock at night is probably about the time I'm gonna be getting up for the day. So my night live to y'all will be my first live, and then this will be my second live of the day. And that way I can sleep all day and be up by myself at night.
In early summer 2000, police in southern
I have a whole day myself to sleep, bitch. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Sleeping while they're here and awake while they sleep.
questioned several men who came into contact with Janora prior to her murder. One man stands out. Her not-so-secret admirer, Baton Rouge police officer Steve Williams. Williams remains a person
Because we're about to go to bed here in a minute.
he angrily walked out of police headquarters.
I've been saying that for 30 minutes now.
Possible deception.
But I really am about to go to bed.
Securing the search warrant for not only his residence, but any personal items in his work vehicle, private vehicle, or towed to the Louisiana State Police. They go through, but they can't find any.
I will probably, like, if I want to go somewhere with you guys, I will probably, like, go to sleep, set an alarm, and then if I need to take a nap, I will. You know, type shit. So we'll still do that in the afternoon. But that's it. So I probably will keep that the same, just because ain't nobody. I can't go in the evening time. So yeah, I have to keep that like it is.
As they're towing the truck away, the tow truck driver
But we'll still do those. It'll be just like always. I'll sleep until 11, 12 o'clock. Set my alarm, get up. We'll go. We'll come back. Yeah. Honey, it takes a lot to wake me up.
Authorities spend the next several days interviewing associates of the Hoyts.
All these different people unequivocally state that Johnny Hoyt and Lisa were the ones that in fact killed Eddie Robinson.
I'll sleep through a fucking fire. Shit.
He killed Mr. Robinson because he had an on and off affair with his wife Lisa.
That isn't the only murder Johnny and Lisa are implicated in.
Johnny and Lisa tell their associates that they are involved in the killing and raping of Janora.
On July 14th, police execute a search warrant on Johnny Hoyt's trailer.
They find 3 sawed-off shotguns, and 2 of them are illegal. Even though the shotguns didn't match the caliber.
I had a salad for dinner last night.
The police still take it.
And then just now I had a polar sausage. Them things are so good. It's gonna make me like have to go to Sam's.
Johnny Hoyt,
Like
detectives, he is in no way responsible for the murder of Mr. Robinson.
more often just to go get those.
I got him from my wife's brother.
I think I'm down to half of, I don't know how many comes in those bags, but I've
Only find legal.
got half a bag left, I think.
Denied there was any involvement in Eddie's murder.
But they're really good.
At this point, police really have nothing that they can really charge anyone with in either Eddie or Janora's murder.
Johnny Hoyt is eventually indicted on federal firearms violations.
He ends up pleading guilty at the end of
They're better than the ones from Walmart.
The Janori Guillory case remains ice cold until late September 2000.
And I think they were only like, no, I think they were more than $10. I don't know how much they are.
Both received $12,500 each. That's when the police think maybe there is a motive after all. They decided to kill Janori.
But law enforcement doesn't have any hard evidence to tie the Skippers or the Hoyts to the crime.
All they have is the evidence. A lot of the facts have gone cold. There was no other hard leads to follow, and the sheriff's department was turning their attention towards other crimes that were happening in the area.
Then, in the summer of 2001, the East Feliciana Sheriff's Department assigns a new investigative team to the Guillory case. The team reviews the files and discovers there's evidence in storage that had never been forensically tested.
But anyway, guys, I'm about to get off here and go to sleep. So, I guess I'll see y'all on tonight's live.
It's going to take several months to get the results back.
East Feliciana Sheriff's Department, Friday, July 21st, 2001, 6:30 p.m. The new detectives are reviewing the Guillory case file when they receive a call from authorities in neighboring Tangipahoa Parish. A woman named Yvette has come forward with information about the unsolved murder of...
Thank you. Y'all have a good day. If you need dick cream, I got some.
Donnie and Yvette spent most of July 2000 living with Philip and Amy Skipper.
Yvette tells police that Philip, his stepson John, and Johnny Hoyt are...
I will, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank y'all, or a good day. It's my good night. Thank y'all for the gifts and the likes. And I will see y'all some bitches tonight. Later, taters, toodles, poodles, some bitches.
Guillory case, but do they have the right suspects?